TGIF! It's Friday! Yeah. Well, I had 2 days. Guys don't like when I talk about this, and I don't really even care. Because you don't have to live with it like us women do. For 2 days, I had cramps. I kept saying my gut hurt. It was, female cramps. But as soon as the cramps go away, that's when I start. So this morning, I'm like, oh, I don't have any cramps. Oh. So, now I get to deal with the messy end of it. But at least I'm not in pain. And it's funny, some months, nothing. When I was younger, even now, once in a great while, I'll get really bad ones. Like, it feels like a knife just... Yeah. You ladies know. You know. Come on. Menopause. Shut that crap down. Yeah. So I'm in one of my crappy holy t-shirts. My hair is doing its own thing because I fell asleep on wet hair last night. It's, I need to call and get a haircut. I need to call and make an appointment. What is today? Friday? Maybe I'll call her. Maybe I'll wait till next week. Call her then. I reconciled my QuickBooks today and it came out perfect. Yay. Paid my federal payroll taxes for December. Paid my quarterly state taxes for October, November, December. I fixed my top drawer of my filing cabinet. I had to take everything out. My desk was just stacked with folders because the little side things came out, so I got to feel back, get everything back in place firmly, and then put everything in there. I kind of put in the importance on how I wanted it. So now this is all neatified again. And that's all I'm going to accomplish today. I'm good with that. Because I sat here, I was just going to enter stuff, and then I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and reconcile. I was going to wait and reconcile this weekend, but you know how you just get in the groove and you're like, okay, I'm here. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I got so many, this is full of garbage. I got so many things I need to throw away. Next garbage day, I'm going to end up putting quite a few things in the bin. I got some empty boxes and bags and just garbage. Yesterday, I got my last package from Black Friday shopping. It was on back order till like January 6th. It was a V-neck tee. Can you imagine that? I have a light gray one, but I've started to get a few little stains on it. So I just ordered me a new one. And I put that in my cupboard last night. My cupboard's full of 90% V-neck pocket tees, because that's what I wear. That's what I like. What else is happening? Dad's off. Well, he got a call this morning from our car guy in town. He wanted Dad to follow him over to South Bend and drop off a vehicle that needs to be worked on. Because there's some things they don't do at their shop, so they work with another shop. So he just called him. Again, he had to go pick him up and take him back over there to pick that vehicle up. And then he was going to go get his sister, take her to get her medicine. I feel like I'm going to burp. Excuse me. And then come home. What time is it even? I don't even know what time it is right now. That clock doesn't... I don't know what time it is. Wait, yes I do. It's 2:13. I can look on the little phone here. Because we still have a house phone. Same phone number we've had since I was a kid. Since we moved into this house when I was 4 months old. Yes. I've been looking up, doing some stuff on the maps. I'm gonna start kind of like looking up distance-wise, like time-wise, how far apart each of these are, just to get an estimate on drive time and all that stuff. Oh, Patty, I never heard from your husband. Did he say he was going to email me or anything? I'm starting to look up different places. So, yes. And then I got this notebook here, which Joan, did you give me this notebook? I think Joan gave me this. But the front part of it is Disney planning. That's the green section. And then the orange section, the pink section has nothing. And the orange section is all the states, which I'm going to start writing notes in for different states. And then, so the orange part is my planning for that. But yeah, the front part is Disney. It's like food and all the different parks I want to try. Rides and attractions. Characters that I didn't meet the first time that I'd like to meet this time. That's all I got in there so far. Did I mention I'm a nerd? So yeah, I love this little notebook. It is cute because look at the little owl. He's so cute. So needless to say, this weekend I'm going to be laying low at the house. Tomorrow I start my medicine again, so usually about 2 days after the medicine gets in my system, stuff stops. So I just got to get through like 3 days of like, ugh. And then I'll be, hey, yeah. Because next week, there's things I want to do. Dang it. I want to have a movie date with Dad. I want to take Nikki on an adventure. I'll probably have to meet up with my cousin, talk about that kind of stuff with the map stuff. I'm wondering if he ordered the map and camera for his office yet. I'll have to ask him. I haven't checked to see what's been charged this week. I usually do that every Sunday. Every Sunday, I go on our bank account to see what's been charged on the debit card throughout the week, and then I factor all that in my checkbook and online and stuff. So, I mean, in my QuickBooks. So I don't know if he's done it or not. I haven't actually talked to him since he was here Tuesday. I better call him. Yeah, I'll call him. When I'm done talking to you fine folks, I'll call him and say, hey, how you doing? Other than that, that's all that's going on. I think I'll probably maybe finish up the series U this weekend. And I heard it's getting a season 2. Since I'm only on episode 6, I don't know how this season ends, so I'm curious what happens. Peach is just as weird as Joe. Well, I just think Peach loves Beck and is just a little over obsessed. Joe is a little more creepier because, you know, that was just some random person he met in his bookstore. Okay, never mind. If you haven't watched it, just I watched on PBS. I watched it online because it was the only one available. The Finding Your Roots for what's his name? Adam Sandberg. That was very interesting because his mom was adopted, and she'd been trying to find out who her parents were, and they found the whole story. It was so cool. She'd even hired private detectives and tried many times over the years, but those Finding Your Roots people, they're just like, who do you think you are people? They know how to do it, man. They know. My friend Nikki, she is still on that adventure. It's the person that got the DNA test to see if it was her father was not, but he matched more like an uncle, but he had a brother who's now passed, who we think it is. And he was here at that time also. Yeah. But since he's passed, I don't know I think he has some daughters, and Nikki was hoping to try to get one of the daughters to get a DNA test, but she was leaving that up to Valentino, the original guy they thought was the dad, who wasn't his daughter, his oldest daughter. Her name is, I can't remember what her name is. It's an old-fashioned name. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot say it. So she was going to try to facilitate and try to, I don't know. But that's all still a big mystery. I think Nikki's kind of in a lull right now with that. But one day maybe she'll find out. She's also working on her dad's, because there's a lot of mystery in her adopted father's stuff. There's a whole branch he doesn't know anything about. Like, he doesn't know who his dad is or any of that. So she kind of fiddles with his too, because it gives her something to do when, you know, Grandma's alive, and then she had Pudge to worry about, which is her son with pretty severe autism. You know, she was locked at home a lot because somebody always had to be at the house. So that gave her something to do that wasn't sitting there playing a mindless video game or something. She said it gave her like a purpose of something to do. Because one time I'm like, you probably hate me for getting you that DNA test now because all this stuff. And she's like, no, it's actually been very helpful. So, yes. Now I'm just babbling. Maybe one day I'll have Nikki come on and talk about her whole DNA adventure so far. Knowing her would be several parts, because she can be an over-analyzer talker too. I'll sit there and be quiet for like 15 minutes straight trying to get it all straight in my mind. I'm like, it's like a giant puzzle, man. It's all crazy. But what are you going to do for your weekend, people? You know I like to ask because I'm nosy. One day next week I'm going to make some cabbage soup. They always have this cabbage soup type of stuff, but I just want some cabbage soup. But the good thing about this soup is they say it takes more calories for your body to process this soup than there is in the soup. I remember my dad talking about it for years. I'm like, Dad, I think next week I'm going to make cabbage soup one day. He goes, oh yeah, I like that. That's good. It's very simple. So I'm going to make some of that. You know, this time of year is a good soup season. And I haven't made soup much have I made any? I haven't made much soup lately. Alright. Now I'm going to roll out. I'll see you all later. I'm waiting for Dad to get home. He's supposed to bring home some sort of lunch dinner thing. I don't know what. Who knows? Because our refrigerator's getting bare. I had planned on emptying that out and cleaning it out today, but that's not happening. That gumption left, but it will happen next week for sure. I think the day before garbage goes out, I'm going to go in and clean out all the crap that can be thrown away. And then I'm going to do the same with my cupboard. I'm going to do a keep, donate, toss. Yes. Because I got to get my box of food donated down to RAM, because I was going to do that in January to help with the shelves, because I know after the holidays they run out of a lot of food. So I'm going to do that. All right. I'm shutting up now. I'm just babbling. Bye.